Your EPL news recap for March 11th, 2026 starts right now. Newcastle's 124 members strike. Duo Nick Woltermaid and Jon Wissa are under fire after a poor second half of the season. And ex-midfielder Didi Hamann says Galatasaray star Victor Osimhen would be the perfect fit to lead the line at St James's Park. The Nigerian, rated among Europe's top 5 nose-nines by Hamann, has been prolific in Turkey after leaving Napoli and is tipped to transform Eddie Howe's misfiring attack if Woltermaid is sold. Manchester City have been drawn away to Liverpool in a blockbuster FA Cup quarter-final, with Pep Guardiola's side aiming for a third win over the Reds this season. Chelsea host League One giant killers Port Vale, Arsenal visit Southampton in their quadruple bid, and West Ham face Leeds in the other last 8 tie. Thus, Victor Osimhen dominated as Galatasaray stunned Liverpool 1-0 in Istanbul, rising to tee up Mario Lemona's early winner in their Champions League last 16 first leg. The Nigerian striker also had a second-half goal ruled out for offside, while a late Liverpool equaliser was chalked off by VAR for handball, leaving Arne Slot's side facing a nervy Anfield return. Lamine Yamal has hit a major scoring milestone for Barcelona, faster than Cristiano Ronaldo or Lionel Messi, and has already surpassed his best season goal tally, prompting fresh warning signs for Champions League opponents Newcastle United. The 18-year-old's explosive rise adds another layer of danger to Barca's attack ahead of their trip to St James's Park. Galatasaray talisman Victor Osimhen went into the Liverpool tie in Istanbul just one booking away from a Champions League suspension, forcing Okan Buruk to balance his aggressive style with the risk of a ban. Liverpool, already without Alisson and Federico Chiesa, turned to backup keeper Georgi Mamardashvili, while fellow Nigerian Ademola Lookman prepared for Atletico Madrid's clash with Spurs in the other last 16 showdown. Tottenham's 5-2 hammering at Atletico Madrid has left them on a 6-game losing streak and facing a potential injury and suspension crisis before Sunday's Premier League trip to Anfield, with up to 11 first-team players out or doubtful, including Maddison, Kulusevski, Kudus and a suspended Mickey van der Ven, plus concussion worries for Christian Romero and João Palhinha. Igor Tudor admits he may be without key leaders against Liverpool. Liverpool returned to a hostile Rams Park to face Galatasaray in the Champions League last 16, as Arne Slot looks to revive a faltering season after a league phase defeat in Istanbul. Galatasaray, powered by in-form Victor Osimhen's 18 goals this term, and Barcelona's rematch at Newcastle headline a round where both English clubs face déjà vu against sides that already beat them earlier in the competition. Scotland captain Andy Robertson is tipped for a dream move to boyhood club Celtic as he runs down his Liverpool contract, with ex-Red John Aldridge claiming he'll turn down any massive offer to avoid playing second fiddle to Milos Kerkez. After 9 trophy-laden years at Anfield, the 31-year-old left-back is expected to follow his heart over money in the next step of his career. Tottenham, Hotspur and Crystal Palace are reportedly battling over a manager also linked with Manchester United, as both London clubs weigh major changes in the dugout. With Spurs in freefall and Palace planning ahead, the Premier League carousel could trigger a chain reaction on the touchline before next season. The Champions League last 16 kicks off with heavyweight rematches Real Madrid versus Manchester City and PSG versus Chelsea, plus the fairy-tale rise of Norwegian newcomers Bodø Glimt, Galatasaray versus Liverpool, and Newcastle versus Barcelona reprise league phase clashes, while Atalanta, Bayern and Bodø Glimt's Arctic Fortress add intrigue to a stacked knockout bracket. Download the 90minutesplus app now for the latest scores, stats, transfers, breaking football news, and much more. Join the global community of fans today. That wraps up your EPL Daily Roundup for March 11th, 2026. Thanks for watching.